So.
Well, Graham, that's the first league defeat. What do you think? How do you account for that today?
Basic errors, simple as that. We made them, they didn't. The ball goes in the back of our net. Tied turns on a controversial Omar Bogle tackle. I thought it was a brilliant tackle. If we're going to stop players tackling, we're in trouble. My striker has run 30-40 yards and he's made an unbelievable tackle. Cleanly got the ball, as you can see. Free kick, and it ends up in the back of our net. So those little incidents, those little minor details, when they go against you, they can end up in the back of your net. But there's no excuse. You can't be beat like that from a free kick. Joe's a little bit gutted in there, but he'll live in there.
And you were in a good position, weren't you, at half time? I mean, you conceded in the last minute on Tuesday night. Today, the opposite, took the lead.
Yeah, I didn't think we played great, to be honest, but we looked tired. We looked as if we've had a real tough month and it caught up with us. So we weren't at our fluent best, or didn't have the energy levels that we would probably expect and we probably normally have. But in fairness to the lads, they were, even though they were running in treacle at times, they were absolutely giving their all. They were lifting the legs and they were running as hard as they can. So nobody will ever question their work rate, their attitude and their commitment, to be fair. But like I say, it was just two moments that we gifted to Stockport that had done us. But like I say, one or two errors, they've been here long before I've come through the front door, so it's just eradicating them errors and moving forward from there. But I was relatively pleased with how we went, how we done, and how we went about our business, given the month that we're after having.
And how were the lads after what is the first defeat in the league under your stewardship?
The lads are obviously good. They're senior pros and they want to win football matches. They're good at it, as you would imagine. Again, under the circumstances, I think that's even harder to take, to be honest. But they've clicked. There's no doubt about it. Credit must go. You must give credit to Stockport. They kept going and they've clicked into gear over the last 5-6 weeks. And it's something I can actually see us doing in the not too distant future.
You've seen progress though, yeah?
I've definitely seen progress. I think everybody has seen progress for sure. Yeah, but it's just eradicating those daft, silly, nonsensical errors that we make. It's getting rid of them, getting them out of our game, and that only comes with confidence. That only comes with self-belief. But I still think the lads are in a good place. I still think they've worked hard, and I still think there's plenty to come from them.
Thank you.
You have to maybe have a lighter week then, do you think, or is it in the coming week after a tough month then?
I don't see how a lighter week will help the basic errors, but yeah, we'll assess them on Monday when we come in. We'll have a look at them and see where they are. But look, we spent a lot of time obviously without the ball on Tuesday night away at Leicester, so we covered a lot of ground. It was a tough evening, and it may be told today, and that's what happens Tuesday, Saturday. That's what happens in professional football, professional sport.
You're still pretty upbeat though about what you're saying from the boys, even though it was a disappointment?
Look, I'm a bad loser. I've said this before, and the lads know that. I'm a bad loser, particularly in a game that I didn't think we should have lost. So it's like I say, it's just eradicating those basic daft errors, those silly little errors that is costing us. And we'll get to work on it, and we'll put it right, because I believe in this group of lads. I believe in this changing room, and I believe in what we're working towards. So yeah, look, we'll regroup, we'll reset, we'll go again.
Just fine for me. James Clark, is he injury, I presume?
Yeah, he was injured. Yeah.
You made quite a fast start. Was that always the game plan this afternoon?
Well, we have been starting well, in fairness to us, other than probably Leicester, I would say, where we didn't see much of the ball. But we have been starting fast in games. I think there was a couple of games here that we've gone 1-0 up in the first 15-20 minutes. So yeah, we have been fast, starting games fast, which was relatively pleasing. We got out of the blocks, but then we kind of lost away. Stockport got a little bit of control of the ball and had a little bit of possession. They had a couple of shots, nothing too troublesome. We defended well, and then we just sank a little bit, and we lost a little bit of territory. and lo and behold, as football goes, you know, we got a goal at just before half time, which sends us in and changes the team talk from both managers. But look, it was a tough afternoon for us, tough to take, but it was a pleasing enough performance.
Yeah, you say pleasing. First goal Stockport conceded in about 6 games, so that must be a positive at least.
Yeah, but it's a pity they didn't concede 3 today or 2 today. That would have been even more pleasing. I don't want to be, and I've said this before, I don't want to be somebody that a gallant loser. I want to be a winner, and that's the way we've been brought up as kids in Ireland. We want to win, and this dressing room, the mentality and the mindset has certainly changed in that direction over the last few weeks. So I guess the lads will be hurting this evening, but like I said, Monday it'll be one of them days where we'll have to regroup, reset, and move on.
How do you go about eradicating those individual errors? We hear that word many times under your predecessor James Rowbury. How do you go about cutting them out?
Well, the basic errors come from individual errors. Individuals who don't have confidence, individuals who don't have self-belief. It's a basic. But I don't understand why our group don't have that self-belief and that confidence, because they've been really positive over the last few weeks. They've been really good, and I don't see them week in, week out, them errors. I just see it now and again. And against the good teams, you get punished for those errors. I've been disappointed with 1 or 2 of the goals that we have conceded. Really disappointed. I think we can do the basics better. I.e., I'm a big believer in stopping crosses in this division, and lo and behold, they score off a cross. You mark your man in the box. Paddy Madden steals a march on our centre half and puts it in the back of the net. So it's definitely work on the training ground. It's definitely instilling self-belief, and it's definitely instilling self-confidence in players.
Got a free week now, so you have plenty of time to work on those things like you just mentioned.
Yes, we'll get to work. Obviously Monday morning we'll regroup, we'll get to work, and we'll go again, and we'll work on what we need to work on towards next week.
Another home game here, fans. Another chance to hopefully see another Newport County home win.
Yeah, I think the fans understood. I thought they understood today, and they were brilliant. They were brilliant again, and I fully agree with them when we're on the attack and somebody picks the ball up. I've never seen that before in football, and then I've never seen 3 grown men regroup and come up with some sort of. I can't even explain what they were saying, to be quite honest with you. It was very it was poor, to be honest. But look, let's. I don't know what to say. I can't be honest. I'm not allowed to be honest. I'm not allowed to give me opinion and my view on 1 or 2 incidents in the game. So I'll leave that. I'll take that home, and I'll probably get an apology in the morning, the usual. But apologies are no good to us really at this stage of the season. We're honest. We're hard-working people, and we set our standards. And unfortunately, other people in the game don't have the same standards as ourselves.
Last one from me, Aaron Lewis, 2 goals in the matter of 2 home games here in the space of a week. He's turned into a goal machine, isn't he?
He's been very good. He's been patient as well to come into the team. He's been patient. He knows the game. He's done very well for us. But I'd still ask him to stop the cross coming in the box late on in the game, or sorry, for their second goal. So just those small little details. But yeah, he's a great kid. He's a great lad to work with. I've really enjoyed working with him, to be fair. And there's a lot to come from Aaron. There's a lot to come from him and the rest of the group going forward.
Cheers, Graham.